All right, so this is what I would do if I needed to make $10,000 starting from scratch. Okay, this is assuming that I've got no experience in terms of business experience, no skills in terms of practical skills, and essentially no money. Okay, well, I have a little bit of money, okay, because I can borrow some money off friends and family to start with. I'll do anything, I'll do whatever it takes to get to that $10,000 mark in 30 days. Okay, now the first thing I would do, okay, is I'd buy some equipment to wash cars. Yes, that's correct. We're going to be starting a car detailing business, okay? Now, the reason is because the barrier to entry is so low and the service price is a premium and get to work on nice cars. Who doesn't want to work on nice cars, right? Now, you might be thinking, oh, but like there's all these digital businesses out there that I can start and I don't have to do much work, make 50K per month. It's rubbish, all right? That is absolute rubbish, okay? You go and try and start an SMMA company and make $10,000 in 30 days. It is very difficult, okay? It is very difficult, and you're not dealing with people face to face. You're not learning these real practical skills, essential skills for business. When you start a car detailing business, you are going out there, you are in the public eye, okay? You are putting yourself out there, you're learning sales, you're learning marketing, and you're learning practical skills, and you get to work outside on nice cars, okay? So this is exactly what I would do. You're setting yourself up for success, right? You go and buy some basic equipment to start washing cars. What do you need? Pressure washer. You can actually get away without a pressure washer. You can use a hose, a bucket of soapy water, and some microfiber towels, okay? And you can go and start washing cars and charging like $100 per wash even. Maybe you start off with $50 per wash. You start washing cars. Now, to increase that service price, you'd buy a wet and dry shop vacuum, some microfiber towels, some all-purpose cleaner, okay? And you can go and start giving full details to the interior of the vehicles, okay? If you want to increase the service price again, buy some paint protections, okay? Buy some interior protections, okay? Ceramic coatings, all right? Now, if you want to increase that service price once again, okay, you could start paint enhancements, ceramic coatings, okay? Offering these services, you can honestly start charging $1,000 to $1,500 per car, and you don't need much experience. Now, I'm going to tell you exactly why you don't need much experience, because this is a very controversial topic. A lot of guys out there, a lot of professional details, they say you need to go and get certified, you need to go and properly train to learn how to do a 3-stage paint correction with sanding, and then learn how to apply ceramic coatings, and you need to be in an enclosed environment with controlled humidity. Rubbish, absolute rubbish. You can go out there and learn ceramic coatings and basic polishing jobs with basically no experience. Now, I do recommend you get a little bit of experience on maybe 1 or 2 cars, but you don't need much. Learn as you go, charge a premium, boom, you can start making some serious cash from day one. Now, there is a little bit of skill involved in detailing. Don't get me wrong, okay? There is skill involved in car detailing, and as you progress, you will learn, right? So the way to avoid mistakes is to take your time at the start, charge accordingly, okay? And do as much research as you can. We're wanting to make $10,000 in 30 days. We don't have time to make these costly mistakes. We don't have time to, spend days and days learning the techniques of polishing and all this, okay? So this is exactly what I would do. Like I said, I'd start washing cars. First thing I would do, tell all my friends and family that I've started a car detailing business and I want to detail their cars, right? I'd get a bunch. I'd tell my whole network, and within my network, within my friends and family, my tight-knit network, I'd get at least 3 or 4 of them, okay? Saying, yep, okay, I want you to detail my cars, all right? I'd start on that. Now, what I would do is I'd offer them a very good price, maybe $200 to $250, and I'd give it a full interior detail. I'd give it a full exterior wash, and then I'd practice my paint correction and ceramic coatings. Now, when I say paint correction, all you are doing is just a 1-stage polish, okay? Now, you can use a medium foam pad with a medium cutting polish and do the whole car in 1 stage, okay, so that it looks good, okay? And then you can apply ceramic coating on top of that. Now, from a professional car detailer's perspective, they're going to go, oh, you're leaving imperfections inside the car, there's scratches and swirls inside the paint, sorry. The customer can't see that. The customer doesn't see that, all right? The customer can see the perfect result that you've done. They can't see every little scratch, imperfection, and marring that a professional car detailer can see. Okay. They want their car protected. They want their paint looking good. And you can do that with a 1-stage correction and a ceramic coating. Okay. You don't need to go out there and do 3-stage correction and perform this amazing and enhancement that removes 98% of all swirl scratches. The paint looks like butter. To the customer's point of view, it looks exactly the same. Okay. Learn some paint correction, 1-stage ceramic coatings. You can start offering, $800 details for the service and beyond. I've got students inside my group that do $1,500 details with 1-stage corrections and ceramic coating applications, okay? Like a 2-year ceramic coating. Now, obviously, you need to invest a little bit of money into these products, okay? You need to buy a polisher, some polishing compound, you need to buy some ceramic coating, but you can get these really cheap these days. Now, I don't suggest get a really cheap ceramic coating, but to start out with, you can definitely do that. We're wanting to get to 10K as fast as possible. Now, let's just say you've learned this service, right? You've spent a few days, maybe like 4 days, okay, learning the service. You've had 4 of your families and friends' cars, okay? You've been practicing on their cars and you've made, $1,000 or so, right? Doing it in the process, okay? Now, the reason why I say start with family and friends is because if you do stuff up, they are your family and friends, okay? And they're not going to take you to court and sue you for accidentally scratching their car or something. Now, definitely best to start on friends, family, things like that. Now, the next thing you would do after that is post a short little ad, okay, on every single buy and sell group within your area, right? Because on Facebook is amazing for spreading the word and getting your business name out there. All right. So I would post on Facebook groups. I would post on Facebook buy and sell groups. I would join communities. I would become an active member, and then I would subtly post my business and my services inside of that group. Okay. But inside the buy and sell groups, you can actually post a little ad, and you should get business through that. You definitely should get some business that way. Okay. Now, this may not always work. Okay. The next thing I would do is just go door knocking around businesses. Okay. Because businesses already have their doors open to the general public. You're not invading anyone's space. They want to hear about new businesses in the area. All right. So I'd go around the local businesses, real estate agencies, professional offices, any sort of small local business that is owner operated. Okay. Because they have busy schedules. You just go in there and you have your equipment ready, and you can go and most likely get a job on the day. I generally found that my success rate was about 10 to 15%, which means every 100 businesses that I would visit, I'd get about 10 to 15 clients, okay, from that. And they're not just one-off jobs either. They become monthly recurring customers, all right? I put everyone on a monthly recurring basis. They come in for a full detail, boom, put them on a monthly recurring maintenance wash, okay, and start stacking that recurring value, okay? So that's what I'd do next. I'd start door knocking, all right, businesses, and then I'd go door knocking around affluent neighborhoods, all right? Look for those rich suburbs that have nice flash cars parked in the driveway. Make sure you visit these places at the right time of day. So the middle of the day, most people will be at work, all right? Probably evenings is probably the best, or just after work, okay? Between 5, 6, around that time, okay? Probably the best time to go visit these places. Now, the success rate with affluent neighborhoods, actually people's homes is slightly lower. And that's because people are a little bit more intimidated, a little bit more hesitant. You're inside their personal space. So you just have to be careful with that one, but it does work. Now, these two methods are not scalable. All right. I understand that. But what you're going to learn during these two methods, maybe you do this 3, 4, 5 days out of the 30 days, right? These two methods, you're going to learn very essential skills for this business. All right. You're learning practical sales skills, actually using them in person with people. Okay. And you're going to learn skills in terms of confidence. Okay. Going out there and being confident, talking about your business, talking about your services. All right. So let's just say we're in week 10 days in or so. Okay. You've made a couple grand, maybe $3,000 max if you've actually been successful with door knocking and the networks. Okay. But we still need to make another $7,000 or so. All right. And we've got just over 2 weeks to go. How are we going to really start to scale? Because if we keep doing what we're doing, we're probably not going to hit that 10K. Okay. The next thing, and this is the most effective way to scale a car detailing business very fast, is to start posting some Facebook ads. Okay. Now, you don't have to be a genius to do this, and you definitely don't need to do a website. Now, the reason we're not creating a website is because it takes too long. Okay. And it's a long-term strategy, a very good long-term strategy of something called SEO, which is search engine optimization, something that ranks your website higher on Google. Okay, but we're not going to do that because it takes too long. It might take 3 months before you actually start seeing the results of having a high ranking website. Plus, you need to know how to build a website. Okay, these days they are pretty simple, but it does take a bit of time. So what I would do is create a Facebook ad with the objective being either a messenger objective or a Facebook forms objective. So we don't even take them off of Facebook or Instagram. They see your ad and they send you a message straight to your DMs, okay? And that's a lead right there. Now, how I would set these ads up is to target paint correction and ceramic coatings. Now, specifically ceramic coatings. Most people these days are aware of a ceramic coating service and what it actually does, okay? Now, if they're not, quite easy to explain and communicate the value of it because you are actually removing swirls and scratches and protecting that paint for 2-3 years, even longer sometimes, depending on the ceramic coating that you're using, okay? So this is what I do. Facebook Messenger DM ad or Facebook Forms ad, okay? And you need to qualify these ads as well and qualify the people that click through these ads as well. So that means not everyone that comes through is going to be a hot lead, okay? You're going to get a lot of time wasters, right? But to filter them out, what I would recommend is to ask for their phone number to give them a quote over the phone, okay? And once you have them over the phone, that's where you can really sell them. Now, this is a trick that I have learned, okay? Whenever someone asks for a price, you give them a price range, okay? You never say, oh, the price is, $800. That's going to cause people to boil up and back off. What you say is, well, it just really depends on the service that we provide and the condition of the car, the condition of the paint, etc., etc. There's a few other variables involved. So what we need to do is we come out to the car, we inspect it with you, we give you a quote on the day, okay? And I guarantee when you are there with them on the day, all right, you're going to get the sale 9 times out of 10, all right? Even if you haven't confirmed the price over the phone, all right, you've given them, an estimate, maybe you give them a price range. Oh, hey, so look, the prices can range from around $300 to around $1,600. Really just depends on the service we provide, the protection that we give you, okay, in terms of ceramic coating protection. Is it a paint sealant or is it a ceramic coating, okay, and the service that we do for you, okay? So that's how you book in. That's how you start to really scale. Some Facebook ads, keep them on Facebook. Within 30 days, I guarantee you will start to see some amazing profits. Now, I could get to $10,000 doing this because I've got some experience and I'm very confident in this and I understand how it works. For someone like you who is a little bit more unknowledgeable, you're not too sure about every single process, it's going to be a little harder to actually get to that $10,000 mark. But this is the roadmap that I would take to get to that $10,000 mark. I would buy the equipment. I would learn how to detail friends and family's cars while still charging them a premium. I would then reach out to Facebook groups, okay, and post an ad advertising my business to bring in more sales. I'd then go door knocking around local businesses and neighborhoods, okay, to really start to get my skills up and bring in some more income, okay? And then I would create a Facebook ad that keeps them on Facebook and sends straight to a DM messenger or a Facebook form that they fill out. You get their contact details, okay? And then you give them a call and then you go and get those clients, okay? Ceramic coating is where it's at in terms of really getting to that mark, because think about it. If I want to make $10,000, I could do 40 cars at $250, right? Or I could do 10 cars at $1,000. Okay. And that's only a few cars a week. Now, each of those cars at $1,000 is probably going to take you a full day, but still that's 3 days a week. If you're doing 40 cars in that 30 days, that's a car every single day and some days you're having to do 2 cars. So ceramic coatings are definitely where it's out to increase the profit margins. Okay. Super cool. Super cool. Now, obviously there's a lot involved here. Okay. This is what I would do. This is what I recommend to anyone who wants to learn how to make money fast. Okay. Because this is a real practical skill that you're learning. You're not sitting behind a computer, pushing buttons, you're dealing with real people. You're learning these real business acumen, proper skills, okay, that you can't learn behind a computer. Now, there's a lot of info here. So what I would recommend is that you click the link below, okay, and go and check out my Auto Clean Details Academy, okay. Now, you can apply to join this. It's a very elite group that we have, okay, but there's also a free training video there as well that goes into a little bit more depth on how this works. Okay, so I recommend click the link below, check that out if you're interested. If not, subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be posting more sort of just authentic videos like this, okay? I'm not going to do any professional edits. I'm just going to come up with a topic every so often and just speak my mind and try and just give you some value, okay? So if you did find this valuable, definitely leave a comment, definitely subscribe, okay? I want to hear how I can improve on this as well for next time. So super cool. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.